Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back to Reality Water Cooler. I am Sarah from Texas, and this is our place to chat all the latest celebrity news, reality TV, which is going to be Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and of course, Jeff Lewis Live. Sorry, I was a minute late. I had to snack on a little bar here. A little bit starving. Happy Wednesday. Oh my gosh, look at y'all hitting the thumbs up button. Please, everyone, all together. 1, 2, 3, go. Psh. Smash that thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. It all helps. And get comfortable in comments. We love to hear where you're from, what you want to chat about, what your thoughts are on everything. Oh gosh, I think I have an old... So the StreamYard thing that's down there, just so you know, is from yesterday. I need to update it. This is the latest. This one is today's invite if you choose. So I'm going to be chewing on my granola bar remnants. Can you hear it? Should we do ASMR? Do you hear the coconut? Anyways, if you want to join live later with me to ask a question or a comment, I would love that so much today. Oh my gosh, Michelle, that is what we're here for. We are here for way more than just chatting, stupid shit. Oh my gosh. Michelle, my friend in Las Vegas, says, I need some joy today. It's been a day. Prayers to our fallen officer yesterday who lost his life. Oh, Michelle, I'm so sorry. Was that in Las Vegas or was that somewhere else? Sadly, I hate to think that this could have happened more than once yesterday. So prayers are for you and with everyone for that. Okay, let's get started. Hope you're having a great day. I got a lot done this morning. I have some exciting things to announce very soon. Don't forget to follow me or subscribe everywhere at Sarah from Texas. Hit the notify me button when I go live, especially on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. Sometimes, like today, I decided to go TikTok live and cook this little breakfast thing with y'all. So I did that, was chatting, went outside on my back porch and was hanging out with y'all. And then, of course, people were asking about Chumpcon. So we chatted about that a little bit. So anyways, just make sure you hit the button that says notify me when she goes live, because then no matter what you're doing on your phone, a push notification will come up and say Sarah from Texas is live. So anyways, and also an announcement this Friday, February 7th at 2 p.m. Eastern. So you will get me for 2 hours. Woo! It might be a little too much, but I'm going to have a registered dietitian on with us who focuses on everything, but she's really going to talk about the GLP-1 medication and how that nutritional stuff that we need. So anyways, that will be very good. And of course, that will be live. Y'all have already given me a lot of your questions, so you can give me specific questions that you have, or you can in the live, or you can email me at asksarahfromtexas@gmail.com. So that is this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and it will be a live, but it will go up as a replay and it will come up as a podcast. So Mary says she never goes on TikTok unless someone tells you to. Well, I'm telling you to. But if you hit the button that says notify me, I think with the bell notification, I think even if you're not in TikTok, it will come up with you and let you know. So anyways, had a fun lunch. So y'all are going to get Sarah with makeup and her hair freshly washed. Whoa, look at the grays when I did that. I'm so used to my hair being in a ponytail. Look at the gray roots. Woo! Mama needs to get out her box. Ooh, goodness. Had lunch with one of my daughter's boyfriend's moms. Yeah, I love her so much. So she could end up being one of my daughter's mother-in-laws, and she's the best. She and her husband, her boyfriend's great. Her other daughter is great. So anyways, we had such a good time. So it would be so fun. Christina says, just got finished coloring my roots. Do y'all know, fun fact? I'm 52 years old. I only had my hair professionally done for about a year, a couple of years, but with 2 different people ever. My friend Julie, I did my hair. My boyfriend's sister, Cindy, did my hair for me starting in college because my roots were starting to look brown from not going to the beach, and my ends were so blonde. Now it's a gray thing. But anyways, luckily I can go quite a long time without coloring my hair. So, but I do use the, oh, I forget what it's called. It's like a 10-minute touch up for roots. But if I need an all over, I use a L'Oreal one. So anyways, okay. Oh, Jordy, you ain't going to see me in Vegas. Hello. I've been telling you I'm not going, but I'm so excited that you are going. Bought my Chumpcon tickets today. Jordy says you will be there in good company because there's a lot of super fun chumps going, especially Tiffany Chump and Robin Chump. Who else is going? I think some of our friends Shannon and them someone has told me that they're going. So yes, we will chat about that. Okay, well, let's get in. I'm sorry, I've still got this granola and coconut in my mouth. So I needed some water. Oh, and Annette. Yes, Miss Lupo is going with her daughter. So it will be so fun. 2 weeks. Oh my God. Ooh, I cannot imagine. I get my highlights done professionally, but I also do my own roots every 2 weeks and save a ton. Every 2 weeks, you have to do your roots, K Kitty? Wow. I'm way too lazy for that. I'm not. I've been saying for a while that I was just not going to go to Vegas. So, yep, not feeling the vibe. I will be in Houston. Not feeling the vibe. Yep. But y'all make sure to get together with everyone else, especially in the Sarah from Texas Facebook groups. You can make plans there to meet up with other chumpettes. That will be so fun. Y'all better post all the pictures and let us see all the crazy and the fun. Okay, let's get into the news, which all I have is that Becky Minkoff. First of all, I'm kind of surprised that's her Instagram name. I don't see her as a Becky at all. I see her as a Rebecca Minkoff. Anyway, she made this big, long announcement. I have not yet watched the Real Housewives of New York episode from last night. I will watch that tonight. Today, I'm going to chat the Beverly Hills episode that I watched last night, which I thought was so good. It is finally getting better. But Rebecca Minkoff has announced that she is leaving. She will not be back on Real Housewives of New York City. I'm not surprised. I'm not sad. I mean, I don't think she was a good fit. She's got 4 kids, a huge business. She's got a podcast. I mean, how the hell are you making time? Like, what was your reason? Like, what are you getting out of it? You don't need the money. You don't need the fame. You don't have the time, I'm assuming. So not really sure what her benefit was in that anyways, except for, everyone saying that she was boring and not really sharing much of her personal life. So anyways, New York is really good too. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it tonight. Cannot. Oh, she wanted to pump up her brand. I mean, Michael Riley. So I didn't even know who Rebecca. Well, okay, it worked. I didn't even know who she was. If y'all remember, about 6 or 12 months ago, it was a while ago, I was at a TJ Maxx and picked up a jacket or a shirt, something, and it said Rebecca Minkoff on it. I didn't even know who she was. I noticed the last name Minkoff, as in Crystal Minkoff from former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and took a picture of the brand and posted on my Instagram saying, oh, I wonder if she's related. And now I look at them, I'm like, maybe they're not related, but so I guess it did pump up her brand, although Bryn tried to smash it down, calling it, Nordstrom Rack, whatever. I love me some Nordstrom Rack. Oh, Miss Lupo says about Rebecca, it has something to do with her religious reasons. Remember, there was another friend who left the show due to her religious beliefs. No, from what I heard is a girl got in trouble that was hired, and then she quickly got fired because she was somehow involved in racist remarks about Jewish people, right? But Rebecca is Jewish, but she's a Scientologist, right? Or am I getting that wrong? Oh, dear God. I am with you, Michael Riley. No, Julia Fox, please. She's such a tryhard. Ugh. Charlie Charles says my face is starting to thin out. You look great. Oh my gosh. Although squishy, squishy, squishy. That's a 90 Day Fiance if you don't know who that is. Okay, Jewish is a religion. Well, but it's also a culture. But she's also Scientologist. I think she's both. Literally, I think she's both. Anyways, okay. Oh, I can't wait to watch. Jen Helen says, I think Brent is coming back based on the reunion last night. I almost expect her to come back. Why would they not bring her back? I mean, people, no matter what, they're talking about her. You know what I mean? So anyways, okay, let's get into Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 14, episode 10. Finally, I mean, Dorit might get my, award if I had money for an award. Dorit might get my award for finally making this season get better. She's finally opening up about her marriage or unsuccessful marriage to PK. I totally understand as a wife why she was protecting her husband, especially for her young children's sake. The problem I have with that all those years is that she had signed up for a reality TV show. So if she was going to be there to just protect her husband and her young kids, maybe she needed to get off the show to do that and not bring light and not have to be fake and be like, oh my gosh, my PK, my amazing PK. I just love him so much. I want to hump him all the time. Actually, she never said she wanted to hump him all the time. But anyways, wait, what? I love y'all comments. Charlie says, Kelly Dodd is going after Jim Bellino's dating life on a dating app. I thought she was buddy-buddy with them. Have they already had a falling out? Anyways, wait, what? Oh, may boo pray. Tell me, what did he say? Daily dozed off Dusty. Oh my gosh. Okay, I just figured out that y'all might be talking about Daily Dose of Donna Bowling. Okay. We will chat about that in a sec, but not for too long, because who cares? I don't know her anymore, right? She made that clear. So bye, girl. Okay. They start off Beverly Hills Housewives with this big montage of PK and Dorit's marriage and how good it appeared to be. Well, then she talks about, they preview, like, if this comes to war, I am going to war, or something like that. So that was kind of a little glimpse of what the end. Oh, she was wasted. Wait, what? Sorry. I love y'all's comments so much. Kelly was drunk as a skunk today. So do they still film the night before? So that means she was drunk last night and they aired it this morning. Do you think she's doing that on purpose for ratings? Because that makes people talk about her. You know what I mean? Like, would y'all even be saying anything about what Kelly Dodd's show was if she wasn't drunk as a skunk? I don't know. Somebody asked about my finger. I am going to soak it in more warm water with salt. I did put a warm compress on it. The person that I had lunch with today is a nurse. So she looked at it very closely. And she said to put it in warm salt water and warm compresses and see if it goes away. If it comes to a head, maybe it was staph. I think she said that. I asked her if it was staph. I don't know. I just want the pimple to come up if it is a pimple. But yeah, there it is. Wart, cyst, staph, nothing. I have no idea what it is. My medical mysteries continues. Okay. Bose and her boyfriend seem very happy, but she is 47 years old and is trying to put a baby in her belly. So they need to get on that. Mauricio and Kyle. I cannot figure out what Kyle is trying to represent this season. The reason I put it that way is because I'm now realizing that Kyle was also misrepresenting herself in her marriage to Mauricio. So maybe she was protecting him also. Okay. Luna's clearly barking and somebody left the door open. God love teenagers that come in here to say hi to the dog, and then clearly something's being, shout out Luna, clearly something's being delivered, because that is her delivered. Somebody's at the door. I'm going to go crazy. So Kyle and Mauricio go to a gun range, like in case she wants to buy a gun to protect herself. And she basically gives the sob story. Yeah, I'm alone at our family house. Nobody's there. At least you're in this condo where everything's new and like you're eating soup from, a can or whatever you're doing. And she basically is like giving him the guilt treatment. I'm like, girlfriend, it looked like a year and a half ago, you and him both were ready to move on. You were clearly flaunting your friendship with Morgan Wade. We still don't know what's going on there. You've been very gay baitish about that, and I'm still never going to let that go because I think it's atrocious that what you were doing, and don't deny it, Kyle, as if I'm having a conversation with her. It was a super awkward talk. I can't even figure out if she wanted the breakup or not. I mean, clearly they're still in a separation situation still to this day. So whenever that was being filmed, this is now February 2025. Neither one have still filed for divorce. So I don't even know if they're going to do that. Oh yes. Jordy says, who does Luna wait for on Tuesdays? Is it the maid or what? Well, we say housekeeper, but yeah, she's the cleaner and her son come, her college. Well, he's like 25, 26, college age son, come and clean every Tuesday. And Luna loves them so much. She gets so excited. Okay. Does anyone else understand, except for Sutton, why she chose Kyle? You know, name them. And they're not on the best of terms. And Garcelle to go to Augusta, Georgia to meet her bitchy ass mom with them. Like, what? Crazy. Kyle has a home. Sutton has a home, and it looks like one or two houses are on this property, like very near. It's not like super far away. And her mom lives on the property, maybe with her friend. Remember, her dad passed away because he ended his own life. I don't remember exactly if he was still married to his wife at the time or if they'd already divorced. I really don't remember. But, you know, Sutton has made it very clear that her mom may not even like her. She's definitely not in her corner. She doesn't feel like she's ever really liked her. She said something really rude about one of Sutton's 3 kids last night. I'm like, oh my God. What's a PPP loan? Cheryl Crow says, if they divorce now, is she on the hook for his PPP loans? Oh, Mauricio and Kyle. Are the PPP loans something he allegedly got in trouble for taking money from the government when he maybe didn't need it during COVID? I know there's some rumblings about that and maybe lawsuits, but I don't really know what's going on there. So I don't really know. I don't know. It's just Garcelle is obviously an African-American woman going to Georgia in 2024, when I'm assuming this was filmed last year. You would like to think there's no racial tension. But Sutton's mom is 82. I have not been in my DMs very much today, but I can tell you a few of them are very much insinuating that maybe Sutton's 82-year-old mom was being rude, more specifically to Garcelle about her race, which is alarming, but they didn't really address it, right? Also, why did she bring them? The mom didn't seem like she wanted to meet them. She wasn't in a great mood. She goes that nobody had plans. Nobody went to dinner. Nobody hung out. Nobody had tea. I mean, Avi's the only. Okay. How is Avi a grown-ass man? Grown-ass man. Like, what can he be being paid to be Sutton's house manager, assistant? Remember, it started off a couple seasons ago and it said Sutton's photographer. Like, he was literally paid to take pictures. I'm like, how old are you? And what kind of lifestyle do you have at your age that Sutton Strack is your primary only boss? Now, I've met him. So the last time that my friends and I, former friends, whatever they were, Trumpet's Gone Awry, and I went to Sutton's boutique called Sutton in Hollywood that is no longer standing, no longer a brick and mortar anyways. He was working there. So he was very nice, talked to us, all that kind of stuff. So we did get to see him, but I don't know. He looks at least in his 50s. And I'm just like, what kind of job? How much is she paying him? You know what I mean? Sutton wanted to film. Oh, Michael Riley says Sutton wanted to film. That's why she brought them. So if she went alone, maybe if you go alone on a trip, first of all, the flights don't get reimbursed, you know, all that kind of stuff. You can't write off the hair and makeup. You know what I mean? What do you think? Let's guess how much Avi makes. Okay, Lynn's Loves Bravo says, is this Lindsay from Is this Lynn's from, oh shoot, what's your name? Maybe it's not. I don't think you'd be on here because you got a job and you do your own. Anyways, Lynn's Loves Bravo says, I bet he makes plenty as a personal assistant. Y'all tell me how much in Hollywood, in LA, whatever you want to call it, Beverly Hills, 6 figures. So is that barely 600,000 or is that 172? Is that 315? Like how many thousands are we talking about? Because I don't know that $100,000 in 2025 in your 50s in Los Angeles is, I mean, I don't know. He doesn't look, I don't know, maybe he has money and he just does this for fun. I don't know. I can't figure him out. Does he get paid from Bravo too? I feel like he doesn't, Mama Judy, because I feel like even the husbands don't get paid. So why would he? Yeah, I would like to think. Sherry says Avi probably makes 80 to 90,000 because you can't live below that in LA. Maybe he lives in one of her properties and that's part of the money he makes. Like that's part of the salary negotiation. Now I'm so curious. Like, how can we find out? Wait, you think Sutton's cheap? Maybu says, I don't think Sutton is that giving. How does she have all this money from the divorce? Like, what is she saying she makes a month? 300-something thousand a month? Is that what she said? Her 3 kids are either in college or graduated college. Wow. Mariah Joy. Do I think Sutton is a good representation of Southern womanhood? Boy, that's kind of deep. I think she lays on her accent thick. Like, I can't even do her Georgia accent, but sometimes I can hear a much deeper Georgia accent than I do most of the time. You know what I mean? And I get it when people talk slower, their accent comes out a little bit more, but sometimes I do feel like Sutton plays it on a little bit more. And then when she wants to be business Sutton, like, oh, give me all the credit. I've started this business, Mom. Look at my boutique, Mom. Look at my brick and mortar, Mom. Be proud of me, Mom. I'm like, I mean, I went there 2 or 3 times. There was hardly anything to buy. There's not much to be proud of there. It looked like what did I call it years ago? The first time I visited it, I called it like a shell. What do you call it? Like a fake business. Like, oh, here's a tax write-off, but there's nothing in here to buy. You know what I mean? Ooh, I would love to know what y'all think Shane makes. Okay, tell me in comments what you think Shane makes from Jeff, what you think Shane makes from SiriusXM if he's paid extra. I don't think he is paid extra for that. I don't know. And what you think he made from Amazon. And hopefully I will never eat a snack right before I go on because the coconut is all just tiny, tiny pieces in my mouth. Yeah, I'm curious what Shane makes. Okay. Oh, Sherry says she's just a rich woman in her hobby. And you know what? The last couple times, I don't think we've heard about her stupid rebought sheets, right? I don't know. Mary thinks Shane's making about 200,000 total. That is a lot of money for a 27-year-old now, who probably doesn't pay for much. I mean, lunches, gas. I mean, he's not paying for vacations. A lot of stuff is paid for. He's doing pretty good. I think he and Brogan need to buy their own condo very soon. Maybu says her mom does seem awkward, but I bet most of us has thought her kids are very Sutton. Lovely children, but I see her point to be truthful. That one of them is weird. Didn't she say one's weird? But I don't think she said much about the other kids, did she? I don't know. Allegedly, maybe. Here late, but here. Thank you for joining us. Allegedly maybe says Shane devotes his life to work though, so he should make more. He more than deserves it. Sorry, I couldn't read today. I don't know. I think now that he's with Brogan, I think he's cut a little bit in the butt. You know what I mean? Aw, I love that Mama Judy's adopting someone else. Mama Judy, I'm so sorry, Michael. I'll adopt you like I did Sarah. Thank you, Mama Judy. Okay, let's keep going on. Kathy Hilton. Why do they keep calling her Kyle's sister? She's Kathy freaking Hilton. Stop putting their Kyle's sister. We all know who Kathy Hilton is. OMG, she's a legend. She's an icon. She's Paris Hilton's mom. She's Nikki Hilton's mom. She's the other two boys, whatever their names are, moms. We never hear about them. She's amazing. So she hosts this amazing luncheon, whatever, with Bose, Erica Jane, and Dorit. And when Erica Jane and started giving advice to Dorit and all the details of her marriage falling apart, and Dorit gets very honest, saying, look, I don't even think he wants to be married to me. I protected him. He's not a great father. He's not very hands-on. I would lie to our kids to help him. And I don't even think he ever gave me any credit for that or even knows that I was doing that. Kathy Hilton's like, yeah, I really thought that about PJ. And everyone's like, who's PJ? It's PK. And she gives this little smirk. I promise you, Kathy freaking Hilton is smarter than some of y'all want to give her credit for. I have seen her little squeamish games on Watch What Happens Live with what's in Kathy Hilton's purse. I think she is very in on the joke. I feel like Paris Hilton is her daughter, and she is very in on the joke with the fake accent that she used to have, that very high-pitched voice, playing dumb, but yet she's got this social empire and social media empire, marketing, this DJ career, all the things. I think Kathy Hilton knows exactly what she's doing, and I need to see more of her for sure. I mean, if nothing else, her decor. I mean, a lemon luncheon, like, oh my God, I was dying for a lemon. What was it like? Oh, this is based on my time in Capri, Italy. I was like, oh my God, like I'm dying. But the way that Dorit got really honest, ballsy advice from Erica Jane. Erica Jane was like, I wish I would have done things sooner. The problem is, and y'all tell me that know about this, what is the deal? So in real time, when they were filming that, she and PK had been married about 9.5 years. So it seems like PK is wanting to go through with the divorce. But if they wait till 10 years, she gets possibly a lifetime of alimony, I guess, if she never remarries. And she gets half in California. But I don't even know who has more. Like, does she need to get out now so PK doesn't get the half? Or does she need to stay in 10 years so she gets half of whatever PK had? Like, I don't even know who has the money, right? Like, I can't figure out. It's all been a little bit shady with like what he does and if he was even working. But did he have more money or did she? You know what I mean? I don't know. Mayboo says, I've got one thing in common with Kathy Hilton. We both can't sleep without fans on. Oh my God, do you travel with your fan? I love that Kathy Hilton literally travels with a blow fan. Like literally, I'm dying. Okay, Sherry says you get to a certain level of income and excess, and you end up being a little eccentric. Well, that makes you know who wasn't on the show at all yesterday? Jennifer Tilly. I just remembered that. She wasn't in any scenes unless I missed it. Was Jennifer Tilly in anything? Oh, so they're definitely not divorced. So JC says March 2025. So next month will be 10 years of their marriage. Oh, Jordy says, oh, I'm missing out. Hold on. Jordy said PK and Dorit are both shady. I don't want to say the word shady because I understand if she came into the marriage and it was great and she was on a reality show and then it was not great and then she needed the finances and the fame. She'd kind of gotten used to all that and wanted to keep doing it, and then she started lying. But if she came on, which she's been on Housewives a long time, if she came on knowing their marriage was already in trouble, and then she was making it seem like it was so good, I don't love that at all. Because as a viewer, I don't want to see a fake, beautiful, happy, loving marriage if that's not what it is. If that is what it is, that's what I want to see. But I don't want to see fake. I'm watching a reality show. I'm not watching a drama or a comedy. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Who was, I gotta keep watching the after shows. Somebody send me that link every time. Not every time. Ray Day's Beauty Lookout says she was on the after show. Who? Jennifer Tilly. I always forget about the after show. Where is that? And why are y'all remembering that and not me? I feel like the after show is sometimes better than the actual real show. And which all ones has an after show? Do they all have the after show on Bravo TV? And is it bravotv.com that I need to go to, or Peacock? Because I never use my Peacock app. Bravo YouTube. Oh, thank you. Okay, let me go to Bravo YouTube right now and subscribe, because I feel like I'm not on Bravo's YouTube. If I am, no, I need to subscribe. Look at that. 3.14 million people. Is it on videos? Live? Where is it at? Shorts? Videos? 19 hours ago. Oh, the after show. Okay. Oh, they just do little clips of stuff. Okay. So they have an after show of, is Kyle Richards able to move on from Mauricio? And another one says, Bose talks about PK's threats. Believe them. Wow. Okay. And then they showed some of the the Salt Lake City, whatever. Okay. Allegedly maybe says, I would rather hear Jennifer Tilly's commentary than anyone else's when there's drama. She gives me Mary on Salt Lake City vibes. That quirky. Yeah, she's definitely quirky. But I also think she's honest, but she's not rude. I feel like, love Mary, but I feel like Mary has a rude vibe, and I don't love that. You know what I mean? Yeah. YouTube has Bravo After Show, Watch What Happens Live. Yes, I subscribe to that one. I love the Bravo Watch What Happens Live YouTube for sure. What else? I mean, Dorit was bringing it. She's like, PK sent me a 7-page email basically threatening me, talking about, eventually within 2 months, you're going to be responsible for all the finances. You're going to pay the mortgage. You're going to pay with what? Like, it's 2 of y'all in a marriage. What happens when like Mauricio, what happens when Mauricio has his own condo and yet Kyle is still left at this big house? Do they still split it? Is he paying for it 100%? Is she paying for it? I guess it depends on each person, right? Like, wow. I don't know. That's very interesting. Very interesting. I just thought it was finally a good episode. Took a while. I guess Dorit's going to be our savior of this season, because really, what else is going on? Like, what else is going on Beverly Hills to make me want to watch? Like, who else is making me want to watch except freaking Hilton? Oh, Louise says PK has no money. Mauricio is rich. I love the word rich. Oh my gosh. Allegedly maybe says, but I mean, when there's drama and everyone freaks out, I like to watch Mary make weird faces. Oh, I'm so here for Mary's weird faces. I mean, she's like, ooh, that was awful. Look at that. Ooh. That's going to go on Reddit. I'm sure you lovers are like, oh my God, screenshot that. Here, I'll give it to you again. Lovers. Okay. Let's get into Jeff Lewis Live. Thank you, Vero. Hit the like button. We had like 66 likes yesterday. Come on. There is over 200 of you on here. If there's not at least 200 likes before we even get to the replay, what are we even doing here? Like, what are we doing? I give you free content every day. You get me free whoring myself out. Tap the like button. That's all you got to do. It's the same thing as the thumbs up. It's a thumbs up button on here. Okay. Thank you. Tiffany Chump says the like button is the first thing I do when I get on. Tiffany Chump, you were the best call today. Oh my gosh. So Tiffany called into the second hour and she was like, I'm one of your chocolate chumps. And I think it was Zach Noe Towers was like, like I'm going to eat you all up. Oh my gosh. She is delightful physically, mentally, as a fan, as a friend. Tiffany Chomp is delightful. Oh God, did I get that term from Heather McDonald? Maybe I did. Okay. I have checked on, you know what? I'm so behind on my DMs. I will admit I'm very behind on my DMs, but Chris does Okay, let me pull up her DM real quick on Instagram. I have not. When was this? I don't know if I've heard from her since Monday, and today's Wednesday. Are you okay? All the chumpettes are worried about you on YouTube. Okay. Heart, heart, heart. Let's give her some hearts. Because that's not like her. So anyways, we will check on her. Okay. No, Margaret, that ship has sailed. Margaret says, do you think that Jeff wants to buy Jameson a new car? Jeff asked Jameson to exchange cars on Friday. He's been begging that. And Jameson's like, no, thank you. He just wants to, think it's funny to drive like a normal car. I don't even know that a 20-year-old Hyundai is a normal car. Oh, good. Tiffany Chump finally got the tickets to the after party. So Tiffany Chump and Robin will be at the Saturday Night Live party, and she will be at the after party. And y'all know how this stuff works. If you're already in Vegas, make sure you're taking a peeky peek at the Facebook groups, because there's going to be people like, oh my gosh, I broke my foot and now I can't go. Or my husband is sick and now I can't go. People will absolutely be selling their tickets, and hopefully they'll sell them at face value. Every single live event, I promise you, every single live event, somebody has offered me to offer to other people a free ticket. Sometimes I haven't even seen the message in time to offer it. But I promise you, there's always people that for some reason, thank you, Charles, there's always somebody that cannot go, and they reach out to me to give it to somebody. And sometimes I can't even think of who needs a ticket, so I don't even see it. So just make sure, because if you're already going to be there, I promise you, oh, no, it's not, trust me, it's not the money. Jordy says, let's start a GoFundMe to buy Sarah a ticket. No, you can give me cash. I mean, I have Venmo and PayPal, but I don't need the, you can send me a sticker on YouTube. That would be very sweet. I don't need the money to go to Chumpcon. Okay, Justin Sylvester and Allie Landry. I've already heard the story. Like, they kind of wasted minutes. I'm like, Jeff, if you only had a memory, or Jameson could have said, he's already told this story. Like, we're the same audience. I get it that Jeff forgets, but like, I don't forget. You know what I mean? No. It's not any particular chumps. Mayboo says, is there one particular chump that's making you not want to go? Absolutely not. No. I feel comfortable around all the chumps. No one's making me feel uncomfortable about going. No chumps. Lincoln the Golden. Are you kind of over Jeff Lewis live events, Sarah? I mean, not feeling the vibe. I'll just say I'm not feeling the vibe. Okay. So amongst the other SiriusXM layoffs, besides LaKendra Tukes, who we found out yesterday during yesterday's live, is no longer at Reality Checked. I did invite her to come on my podcast anytime. I'm like, hey, I loved you on Jeff Lewis Live. Like, if you ever want to join me to recap a show, chat about anything, like promote your podcast, whatever, come on. So she did say that she might be able to come on today. So I don't see her in the thing yet. Let me see if she's able to respond to that message yet. Okay. Yes, I record. Okay, just told her she's available anytime. She's got some good stuff going on today, though. Okay, but also someone that got laid off is apparently the booker that was at SiriusXM. So Jeff might have, shot himself in the foot on this one, because of course he says it right out the gate opening up. And then Shane is like, oh, that girl just texted me and said, yeah, but just don't say anything on the radio. And Jeff's like, I literally just said something. So, excuse me, but Jeff is talking about maybe hiring her. I will tell you, one of the things I do notice from the Wegovy that I'm on, which tonight is shot number 4 at 9 p.m. tonight, burping. So if you hear me burp a little bit, that's what it is. So excuse me in advance. It is one of the side effects, apparently. Okay, so Jeff said that he is thinking about hiring her. Now, I don't know how much she was making as a booker at SiriusXM. I can't imagine the benefits package that Sirius XM, I would like to think, would have it. Thank you, Charlie Charles. You are being so sweet. Watch, but only. Oh my gosh. You're amazing. Charlie Charles is like 207 people are watching. Now it's 216, but only 88 thumbs up. So let's give her 119 thumbs up. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But he's looking at hiring her. And I'm like, I don't know that you can pay and match whatever benefits this person was getting at SiriusXM. I also don't know if he needs a full-time booker. Like, that's kind of Shane's job. So, like, is he giving Shane other things to do? Like, I don't even know. Lots of talk about how Allie and Justin met each other. Let's just narrow it down because we've all heard it before. Or I have at least. Basically, they're from the same small town in Louisiana called what's it called? Beau Bridge. Beaux, probably is the spelling in Louisiana. And he's obviously younger than her because he knew of also the merch website's going to be done very soon. She is working so hard on it and making it look so good. Send me all your quotes or terms or phrases that you would love to buy on the Sarah from Texas merch, because pretty much you can almost customize your own shirt or pants or sweatshirt or hoodie, because you can think of any idea and then she can put it up and then you can buy it. So anyways, Chumpette, let's get comfy in comments. Howdy, whatever you want on there, we can put it on there. What was I about to look at? Beau Bridge. Let me see if that's how you spell it. Beau Bridge, Louisiana. Yeah. Okay. So they're both from Beau Bridge, Louisiana, I think. And basically, he ran into her when he was working at a restaurant when he was like 14 years old. She remembered him. She felt that he had the it factor, which I'm telling you, when you meet someone that has the it factor, you just kind of know it. You know at 14 that they're going to be successful having the it factor at 40 or whatever Justin Sylvester is now. So basically, long story short, she got him to move out to LA earlier than he expected to. And he also got her his first job as Kyle Richards' assistant. And he worked for her for 5 years. Then he met other people and now he's on E. So now he's doing awesome. Lots of talk about, which is very relatable as a mom, lots of talk about her 17-year-old daughter, Estella, who is a senior in high school, not yet accepted into colleges, doesn't have her driver's license, just kind of taking the, slower pace with it all. And Allie seems like she's super frustrated as the mom, but, it's mom's life, right? Yeah, charismatic. Oh, Christina says, I want a picture of the billboard. Yeah. I bet we can Google it and find it somewhere, especially if it's been up forever, right? Wait, what? Allegedly, maybe says Jeff and women don't work out very long unless she has very masculine energy. I don't disagree with the masculine energy, at least a tiny bit, because I would offer to say, in the kindest, most respectful ways, I would say that Jenny has a touch of masculine energy. And I would also say that Megan has a touch of masculine energy. And those are probably two of the longest women that Jeff has been professionally tied to. You know what I mean? So, wait, what, Miss Lupo? Oh, I met Justin. Oh, you did? Miss Lupo says, I met Justin Sylvester in LA for your show. He's the nicest guy. Where'd you meet him at? How cool. Okay. The second hour is where somebody called in about Donna Bowling. So it starts off, Zach Noe Towers and Ryan Bailey are on. By the way, Zach Noe Towers just opened for Taylor Tomlinson, and she is one of the comedians that I'm going to see in Houston very soon. So it is the same weekend as Chumpcon. So Zach Noe Towers won't be opening for her then, because I'm positive he is one of the big chumps included at Chumpcon. So, but anyways, I've already seen him once before, but it was funny. He mentioned her and I'm like, wait a minute, that's the comedian I'm going to see with a bunch of friends. Okay. So they talk about Ryan Bailey, and he covered the Justin and Blake Lively situation on a recent 4.5 hour podcast. Like, I can't even imagine. I would be like, I gotta go pee. I need a snack. I need a like. He is known for some long YouTubes and podcasts, but God bless 4.5 hours to spend on that. So I think that triggered a caller to call in and suggest that Donna Bowling, who's been covering that also, come on his show. Well, then there was like a pause. I think it confused Jeff because I think when a lot of people call her Donna, they think, oh, but it's spelled Dana. Her name is actually Dana, Dana, but it's pronounced Donna. So Jeff kind of made some snubs about that, like, oh, maybe she would be on, or I don't even know what he said. Basically, he kind of slighted her in a little bit, which I can tell you, she absolutely knows about this. She is a huge Jeff Lewis fan. She would sell her left vagina lip if it was worth anything to get on the Jeff Lewis live show, and she would tackle anybody to get near anyone in the Jeff Lewis live camp. There's examples of that. But anyways, so I thought it was very interesting that Jeff kind of shut that down, like she won't be on here, and kind of gave a dig about maybe nobody listening to her podcast. So, and I say that in the nicest way possible. And if you know the history of how she has absolutely been a twat to me and fucked me over and her husband for zero reason, then you would understand why I'm not being so kind about it. And I'm kind of a little bit wet downstairs that Jeff kind of dogged her on his radio show. So anyways, that's not all we're going to say about it. Oh, she talked about it on her show. Oh, she's so tingly that he mentioned her name. D says he said that she took sides in some stuff, and I don't know what he's talking about on that. I do know that she whittled in with Michael Beck very early on, and also with Justin Martindale. So I don't know if she has talked about the Justin Martindale argument. I have no idea on any of that. I don't pay attention to her at all, trust me. Although she loves to get comfy in my Instagram stories. Just looking. This is Donna Bowling in my Instagram stories. And yes, she has a different Instagram account than her normal one. Yeah. Daily dose of nobody has been irrelevant and thirsty for years, Jordy says. Anyways, okay, so enough on that. Jeff keeps talking about Chumpcon. It's making me a little bit nervous. I mean, I feel like he is definitely, in Jeff's words, begging for businesses to align with them. Maybe this the IV drip medicine. He's like, I think there's a lot of business that would really benefit and like do some stuff with us. Jeff is still saying that he can't get insurance for Chumpcon. I'm like, how do you have an event and not have insurance on the event if that is required? How do you have an event that doesn't have a very easy website for people to go to? Like today it was announced, the website is resortsworld.com, and then you go to this, and then you go to this, and then you click over here, and then you breathe and you're the right corner of your bedroom, and then you click. I mean, like what? Like, thank goodness I'm not going, because I was lost. I'd have been so stressed out. You know what I mean? Thank you, Anna. She says I'm glowing today. I just got in here. My Lord, Sarah's glowing today. It's called makeup, and I need a little powder on because I've had the makeup on since about 10:30 this morning. But yeah. Just not the. So you need to get insurance for every little thing. And also, why doesn't Resorts World have the insurance? Like, they're the one hosting. Like, does Jeff have to get it? Why is this Jeff's problem? It seems like it'd be a Resorts World problem. It's on their property. Like, how can they not be covered? How can they not just have general insurance that's covered for everything? Whether, a visitor is at the hotel and something happens, like it's Las Vegas. I mean, lots of stuff happens in Las Vegas. You know what I mean? Tiffany Trump says, I'm glad that they looked after I said something because the website is not user friendly. Yeah. I mean, even Shane was like, no, I did it. And then he's like, oh, and then Jameson's like, yeah, I went to it. It's really not very healthy. You know what I mean? Hey, Jake from Kansas, are you going? Are you going? I know you were trying to go to a Jeff Lewis live event. I don't think you got to go last time. Jake from Kansas says, since Shane is not involved in the planning, it's not going smoothly. I mean, I would like to think Michael Beck, if you look at his resume, that man has it together. I mean, he's really been successful at a very young age. He's still quite young. He's got his shit together in that business world. I'm kind of not disappointed because I don't give a shit, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised, I guess. Whatever. If you mesh surprise and disappointed together, I'm that. If you're disappointed, that the website, the glitches in the early launch, the glitches in the things that were the pool party that was sold when it wasn't supposed to be sold, the glitch in the welcome party that wasn't on there to be bought. Like, it's just kind of weird. You know what I mean? Those quirks are going on with Chumpcon. Also, did I share that? I meant to. Did Jeff Lewis? I love Colt Paulson. Just so you know, gave me with a spray tan. I love him so much. Look at him. The recap comes out tomorrow. Oh, he recaps the Kardashian shows. Gave me with a spray tan. If you're not following him on TikTok and Instagram. Tiffany Chump says, I wish they would glitch the fucking price down. Exactly. Is it really true? Is anyone going to the VVIP package, the platinum package? And was it $3,700 with the taxes and fees? Like, that's crazy. I would be upset. Just add it all together. I've got $3,000. I've got $3,700. I've got that money. To be honest with you, I don't want to go on to buy a $3,000 ticket and then it end up costing me $3,700. I want all the tickets and the fees added into it. I don't want to see a $700 extra thing. You know what I mean? That's crazy. Mariah Joy says, being in charge of a convention is a big responsibility, even with a killer resume. I don't think Michael has ever done anything of this magnitude. No, it's almost like party planning or event planning more than, you know what I mean? Thank goodness. Thank goodness the guy that suckered me into all that BS this time last year didn't reach out to Jeff. Oh, he probably did. But thank goodness Jeff saw through his crazy, unlike me. I got suckered into all that crap. Okay. Loved Tiffany Chump's call in today, but she was basically like, look, I bought this ticket and I'm going to be there, but like, I don't have the money for all of this stuff. And like, you also need to get your website together. So I love that she called in about that and, let them know to, look into their website. Like, I feel like it should have been good. Like, it was supposed to be out January 20th. It came out January 3rd when it was supposed to come out January 4th. I mean, they had a few weeks to get this in order. I feel like it should have been really good. You know what I mean? Oh, Cheryl. She says, I knew someone talked you into that. That event planner reached out to Annie to present to me and have me do a Sarah from Texas live event. It then ended up costing me probably close to $10,000. Yeah. And it would have been more if I didn't have the balls to tell him no on a lot of things. Okay. F him. He does not live rent free in my brain. Okay. Yeah. Tiffany Chump says, I have the money. I just don't want to spend it all on them. More should come with it. I better get a free drink. There's no way they're going to give out free drinks. That to me would add to the liability of the insurance. There's no way they'll give out a free drink, I feel like. But, anyways. Oh yeah. Well, I haven't asked me anything. Every Sunday you can ask me anything and I will tell you anything because I have a right to give my facts on it. Link in the Golden says, I feel like that's a membership episode. Every Sunday, except this Sunday because it is Super Bowl and we will be at a fun Mardi Gras themed Super Bowl since it's in Las Vegas, since it's in New Orleans. So anyways, but I will make up for it. We'll do it Monday night, I guess. And yeah. Yeah, Rachel, where have you been? I haven't seen you in forever, Rachel. For $3,700 plus air, hotel, food, etc. I'm not sure why a few people wouldn't just pull their money together and do a private $10,000 dinner, because then that's only Jeff. So then you don't get, but yeah. No, I think it's a lot for $3,000. I don't like the $700 okay, I don't want to say I think it's a lot for $3,000. I don't like the $700 tack on. I don't, you know what I mean? Yeah, Mariah Joy says, Sarah, you admit all of your mistakes, just like everyone else on this earth. You're learning as you're growing. You should be really proud of yourself. We appreciate your honesty. Thank you. Oh, okay. I don't like thinking about that time, because this time last year was an awful time. And then also thinking about Donna fucking Bowling just, piling on for no reason. Anyways, as Sherry says, what does the $700 get you? Nothing. That's just the services and taxes. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyways, we have about 3 more minutes. So if anyone wants to join me and ask a question, I would love it. If not, ask it in comments, but I would love for people to start coming on towards the end of the show to ask a question or a comment. Thank you, Christina. She says, we got your back. I appreciate it. Oh, good, Michelle. I'm so sorry also. I know, well, I don't want to give details about your life, but yes, I know, Michelle. Love you. That's what she does. She's evil. Okay, we're not talking about her anymore. Donna, who? Okay. Yeah, okay, y'all are making me, this is why she's getting drunk, because y'all are talking about it and making people like me actually want to go and watch the Rick and Kelly show. Journey to Peace says, did anyone watch Rick and Kelly's show today? Kelly Dodd was completely drunk. People were talking about the beginning of the show, so I don't know, makes me want to go watch it for sure. Yes, Donna who? Oh, that should be on the merch, right? Donna effing Bowling. Wouldn't she love that? I'd put it on my ass. I'd put it on the ass of the pants. Or I wipe my ass with Donna. Sorry, I'm getting cruel now. I apologize. I went through a lot with her, and I felt it was incredibly unacceptable and unjust. So I am not going to Chumpcon. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, she was buzzed, not drunk. She was hanging out with her friends at the vacation house. Not that big of a deal, in my opinion, LTD says. That's why I like to watch things for myself, because I don't like to hear that somebody was drunk, because I might watch it and think, oh, yeah, she was just tipsy with her friends. But I don't know. Oh, Candace, the Daily Smash with the Rick and Kelly show. Anyways, we're not talking about her anymore. Donna who? Oh, Charlie Charles says she was trash. Kelly was calling her bartender babe. Why did she have a professional bartender if it was just her and her friends hanging out? Like, really? I don't think they're that rich. You know what I mean? So was Rick not on? Oh. Michael Riley says she was straight up drunk with profanity and bad behavior. I tell it like it is. Adore you, Michael Riley. Okay, well, we are going to wrap things up. Make sure you're following me everywhere at Sarah from Texas Podcast, and make sure to make note of our special podcast on Friday. I will also have, somebody's coming on. I will also have at 2:00 Eastern time, the registered dietitian on to talk and answer all your questions about that. So, we have somebody on. Hello, Denmark. Andy.
I'm from Denmark.
Oh my God. He's cute. He has an accent. Oh, hold on. I'm going to get red. Okay, go ahead.
Why? I'm from Denmark.
Where's Denmark?
I don't know. I just find it's under Sweden, over Germany. Small place. But it's in the middle of Europe.
I'm getting red. Okay. What do you want to say?
I don't know. I just want to say hello. Support your stream. Yes, I'm a Christian. God bless. Protestant.
Wait, what?
You asked me if I'm a Christian or what?
Oh, no. Did you have a question?
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay.
I was like,
You asked me.
wow. I'm like, wait a minute, a whole different right turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, I have a question. How are you so happy? Why you have a Christmas tree? It's not Christmas anymore. What
Honey,
is this?
are you new here? It's an
Yes, I
olive
just
tree.
joined. I go on YouTube, search StreamYard, and I saw you are
Oh.
open, and I never been in like somebody have an open panel. So happy. Most people are not doing what they like, and you seem passionate. So yeah, I thought
Oh.
let me give you a chance. Say hello to you.
Well, thank you. I am very passionate what I talk about, and I love
Yeah,
chatting about things, TV shows that I watch, the radio show that I watch, life in general. Yeah,
yeah,
thank you for noticing that I'm passionate about what I talk about.
yeah, yeah, of course. You know, like that's the thing. If you can build a boat and stream this, and you are passionate about it, people are gonna be very inspired. Maybe they don't build a boat, but they're gonna be happy and they're gonna be inspired to do their thing, you know. And you seem like you're doing what you wanna do instead of just sit and do stupid shit. Seem very
Well,
happy.
some might call it stupid shit, but I call it fun. So yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. As long you have fun, that's my rule. I used to stream too. And
Yeah.
as
What'd you
long you
chat
have
about?
fun, that's good. I used to do in real life streaming, but I streamed on a few platforms back in
Oh, okay.
2016. I'm 25, but when I was 18, I started streaming. I was lonely and depressed. And then I
Mm.
streamed on a Chinese platform, but I go to YouTube, but it didn't really work out. And I didn't do it for the money, but I found out I need that, you know, so I got a real job and yeah. But I can still go around and do this like stream yards. I used
But
to
I
do that
love
too.
that.
But it's a good way.
If you
Yeah.
still have the passion to talk about or do or
That's
find
good.
your own community,
It's
do it.
supportive.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining.
All good. All good. Have
Have a
a
good
good
day.
one and have a good day.
You
Thank you.
too.
Bye.
Oh, Denmark Andy. Like 25. I don't even know why I got so embarrassed. I have no idea. He was so sweet. What's the lighter for, hot Andy? Y'all, I knew my eyes could not go over to your fucking comments because I would lose it. And he was like actually having a real conversation. And I'm like, I cannot. Absolutely super cool guy. I do feel like a lot of people stream or do podcast or find their community. I don't want to say because they're lonely or depressed, like Andy said, but I do think there, yeah, I was definitely blushing. I do think, we all want to find our people. And so that's all I was looking for is people to talk about Jeff Lewis Live. When I found out, oh, we can talk about Bravo too. We can talk about celebrities and true crime and life. I loved that. So it was very sweet. Yeah. Thank you, Andy. Denmark Andy. Very, very cool. And I hope you start streaming again. And if you do, come on and tell me what you stream about and I will promote it for sure. Anyway, yeah, it was very nice. Okay, so I will see you tomorrow, same place, same time, 4 p.m. Eastern for Reality Water Cooler. And don't forget the extra podcast this Friday with the registered dietitian to answer all of our questions at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay, bye, y'all.